Hey there, I'm Critsy Bear. Welcome back to Elder Kings. Last time we left off, I can't really remember anymore, because it's been... Well, it's been only like a week for you guys. I mean, assuming you're watching this like now and not later, it's only been like a week for you guys, but it's been like 2 for me, because I saved up a bunch of videos to upload while I was missing. But I just woke up from my winter hibernation over here, in my cave here. I just crawled out of bed. My cat's over sleeping in the nest I left behind. Or I guess probably not sleeping yet because I'm talking, but she's real comfy. Anyway, so I can't remember a goddamn thing that was going on before. But Nathari's real messed up. My beautiful boy got his face all jacked up, and I can't remember what happened. But I do remember that he finally found love last time. Well, rather not that he finally found love, but he was like the first person in his immediate family to find love. And then while he was at a feast, he forgot to order his general not to take his favorite concubine onto the battlefield, and the orcs, just like the orcs slew his grandfather, just like the orcs... Well, I guess they didn't really slay his grandmother, but his grandmother was at war with the orcs when she had her fatal seizure. So it's kind of like maybe like some kind of orc shaman cast a hex on us. And now the love of his life has been killed by orcs as well. And his face is messed up. I don't know why his face is messed up. One more thing I wanted to talk about before we go in. I actually, during winter break, I got a chance to buy a couple games. Yeah, I know in my return video, I mentioned how I'm able to just kind of get stuff whenever I want now. Well, no, like within limits. Immediately after I uploaded that video, circumstances changed, and that's no longer really the case. So I got a nice little couple, just a couple things to play during winter break, which was nice. You know, that was nice, because I wasn't really expecting anything for Christmas at all, and I got like this nice new shawl. You can't really see it anymore, but it's really comfy. I got like this kind of thick, velvety... It's not like velvet, but like jumbo velvet. Like, it's super soft. It's kind of like velvet, but like if the velvet was long velvet. And it's Christmas themed, and I like it because Christmas is my favorite holiday. Anyway, let's get back into the game. So, some of the things I got for winter break was DLC for Crusader Kings 3, but not not like all of it. Like, I could only get like the ones that I was interested in. So I got the ones that were most likely to come up in any of my Elder Kings playthroughs, which was the one that lets you go on tours around your kingdom and host grand events, and also a couple of interpersonal event packs and stuff. You know, I'm not super keen on the idea of locking events and stuff behind DLC. Like, you know, the tournaments and grand tours and big event pack, that, you know, that had real content to it, which, you know, makes sense why it was DLC. Because, you know, their development policy is that they want, they sell as much DLC as possible so that it's profitable for them to continue developing games for as long as possible. And that's why you have, like, these ridiculously in-depth strategy games that they produce. It's because they produce them for as long as it's profitable for them to. So, you know, I do get it. But also, I don't know if like, like $9 for like a pack that makes, I don't know, I was just thinking like maybe a pack that lets you get the flu, right? Even grand rulers are subject to the Reaper's whims. Can you survive the flu season in the incoming pack for Crusader Kings 3? Crusader Kings Winds of Pestilence story pack. But the ones that I got, I asked my friend who, like, plays Crusader Kings, like, probably as much as I do, what she thought of them, and yeah. So I'm pretty happy with my purchase, even if I haven't played with them yet. Has this music always been this loud? No, it's a really epic part. Not married, and Spymaster empty. Right, I'm waiting for my nephew for that. It's going a little too fast for me to try to play it by ear. Sorry, my flute shelf behind me is a little disorganized. Oh, now I'm scarred too, just like Mom. Nice. That'll be helpful for my public image because, you know, Nathari is a little bit of a pushover here. So the scars, because you know his mom, remember, got the passive tribal bonus from just being arrogant. He is not that case. He has no virtuous traits. He has no traits that tribe empires like. Right, mercenary contract expiring, not a big deal. Yeah. Any place good that I want to, like, immediately scoop up here, that I want to try to kidnap from their rightful lieges? Like, do we have any temples for example? Ooh, we do. Who is you? No war from you, so I'm going to take the Temple of Karth's Dragon? Oh, hang on. Karthspire is the one that's supposed to be the temple. What? I thought Karthspire was the temple. Whatever, I'm gonna take the Temple of Dragon. So I can finally get another temple. Whoa! Yeah! And you know what? Maybe I'll take the whole tribe. Just take the whole tribe, put it under the leadership of the shaman. The shaman. In fact, is that part of my ultimate goal here? Hang on. Our big goal, our big quest. Nope, not Greater Rothgar. That is for the Ice Boys over there. Unite the Reach Kingdoms. Let's see. High Kingdom of the Reach. Of course, it's not going to show me because it does not yet exist. Where's the Reach? Ay. So the Reach, Rothgar, Falkrenth, Hafengar. Oh no, Hafengar is, if that is part of my kingdom, it will become part of the Reach. Right, here's what I'm looking. Eastern Reach, Western Reach, Southern Reach. Southern Reach. Southern Reach goes as far south as, yeah, it's just this mountain range here, the Dragon Tails. Eastern Reach is as far as, what is this? As far as the Karth Ridges. Alright. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I could probably take Bleakwind as well. All right, so in the pursuit of our ultimate goal, I'm going to help out our longtime allies, the Thorn Roots, by attacking the Whirlwind while she's at their doors. Although, let me check my men. 5,000 unraised soldiers out of 8,000. When did my fucking? What are you talking about? Right? I got mercenaries. Woo! Woo! I was a little frightened for a second. Alright, anyway. Let's go after that, yeah. Because I want a new temple. I can't remember anything I said about not going to war or whatever. I honest... It's the spirit of my mother coming through. I'm really upset over the loss of my concubine. You know, it's not that I loved her or anything. I just really angry about the loss of value. Even in a fictional sense, I hate talking about this concept. My mercenaries are just gonna walk away while we're on our way there. Right, so these are things about, with the new DLC here. So we can go on a grand tour and grand tournament. Diplomacy. My Chancellor Kofuto has worked hard to convince the neighboring orcs that we're actually goods. No, wait, actually, they're convincing the orcs that the peace treaty I entered was fake, flawed, an illegitimate peace treaty. I mean, I don't get it, but, you know, my grandmother would have probably been pretty happy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Are we gonna be good for that? Or are we good? Are we good with that? Like, is our mercenaries gonna last until then, do you think? Are we good? You know, I should have picked my logistician to walk us here at least. Because it would have won. Oh, hey, there he is, my nephew. Oh, look at him. He looks like a villain. Like, imagine if this was like a Game of Thrones type show. You would look at him, take one look at him, and be like, that kid is planning something. Like, he's like not even the twist villain. He's like the like thinly veiled villain. Like, you just know as soon as he's like alone with another character that character's getting killed off, right? Always the clever child. Kelly's proved time and time again over the course of his studies that he had a natural affinity for careful planning, more than a little misdirection. Now, it's harder to say, however. Everything that is tasked of him is done by others before he gets to it, and he never tells petty lies the way he used to. He never lies to me the way he used to! Perhaps he was not as clever as he seemed after all. Well, let's see, he's 23? Oh my god, don't say that about him. Like, you cannot risk him hearing that, dude. Holy shit, look at him. He can murder you. He has 23 intrigue. How much intrigue do you have? 13? He has 10 intrigue above me. Like, listen, 10 is the baseline for, like, human achievement. Like, that's what you would expect out of somebody who's competent in something. Like, that's a trained professional. Like, look at my Chancellor. He's a professional diplomat. Like, he does the diplomacy for the whole realm. My Steward? My Goblin? 10. Alright, so 10 is like the baseline for human achievement, and this guy's over here with 23. He's like 2 people. He's 2 people worth of schemes. He has so much mischief trapped in his soul. And that is why I had a feeling about him. Because I could just tell he was an out-and-out scoundrel from the day I knew him. From the day I took him under my wing as my little ward, as my sweet little nephew apprentice in the arts of king-making. Right, what was I looking at you for? Rapacious Blackguard, yep. Sounds about right. Actually, that reminds me. I wonder what other people think of me. Here's my science one, just in case this messes anything up. Let me just switch, make sure not to unpause it. Yeah, that random guy. Well, who are we? Fearless Planner? Fearless Planner! Whoa, my heart is warmed. Right, I don't have to load it because I didn't unpause it. No, but I have to exit all of these again. I don't need tips. And probably turn them off. Man, I got hiccups now. Shucks. Uh-oh. Now we're having a situation. Uh-oh, now we're having... Are we having a situation? I can't tell. Uh-oh, we're having a situation, alright. Holy shit, where'd all these guys come from? Where did they all come from? Who are these guys? Who the heck? You have 3,000 mercenaries hired right now? Oh my god! Maybe I go home for a while, you know, until their mercenaries get sent home. Or maybe maybe I go back to their territories, start taking some... now we're at war with... Alright, you... Shucks. I'd have to pay them 300 gold if I surrendered. Alright. Alright. You know, let me break open the war chest. 10 days left on those guys. Let me check out your army. Your army is... also significant mercenaries. Your armies themselves are about on par with mine. Strange noise. I arrived back at my stronghold after a long, lonely walk. Another year passed, another year older. I was born this day 34 years ago. The older I get, the more I cherish the relationships I've cultivated over the years. So it saddens me that I've not heard from my Ironfear, Prince Brector, or any of my friends today. What's Prince Brector up to? I trudge along my chambers, loneliness impeding my lazy feet, when I hear a clang and the hushed whispers down the hallway. Because I am gregarious, right? What could that be at this hour? Happy birthday! I'm pretty sure I paid for this event. What a surprise! All my nearest and dearest friends have come together to wish me well as I begin this next year of life. There is even an entire table laden with entriments. My favorite. What's an entriment? What is an entriment? Cake. Composed of multiple components assembled into layers. Alright. Sounds okay. Here I was thinking that everyone had forgotten about me. I cannot believe that Ironfear went to all the trouble of arranging this in secret. Wasn't he all the way down in the southern reach? Wow. I had not a clue such a thoughtful surprise was planned at all. My friend Brector approaches me, struggling to carry all the beautifully wrapped packages. Never the trickster, he says. I've 3 gifts here for your choosing. One shall be yours, but which shall it be? The biggest one, a medium-sized one, and the smallest one. I'll take the biggest one! A fine staff. I can't use that because I can't do magic. I'm not even sure that one does anything. I don't think that does anything. Yeah, there's... stabs are supposed to, like, give you more arcana and stuff, but I feel like I heard something about them, not currently acting as they're meant to. Well, I've come to expect mischief from my daughter and heir, Morgana. Her creativity keeps me on my toes. But when it is not a prank, it is a brawl. A disgruntled tutor or grazed knees from an adventure gone wrong. Aww, so she's rowdy. I might cultivate that into like another hero type character, like my... Well, my grandmother wasn't really like a proper hero. She was more like a quote-unquote hero, like, you know, I'm the hero of my people because I kill the guys we don't like. And also I tell you who we don't like so that you know about it. Where would you be without it? He's not the best lore master, but I need a lore master. How old is this elf? 82? How long is his life? Hundreds of years. I don't know about that guy. He's also another. He's also another outcast elf because he has fish scales. I don't know what real life disorder that might reflect. So I don't know, like, what to call that formally. So, like, how long would it take us to raise everyone here? 7 months? Alright. So I'm going to give them a minute to relax. What are they asking for exactly here? Subjugation! Ooh, well, that would be a bad day. That would be a real bad time. Ooh. Invitation to Chiefess Esnavir's Grand Tournament. Esnavir, listen, your Grand Tournament would be like... Never mind. Let's not make fun of people for the small size of their gathering when I am a hobby YouTuber with like 10 people tops watching this. Oh hey, they're withdrawing. I don't know, I might be able to sue for White Peace before we even have to do anything about it. I don't care about the mercenary contract. Let me find another flag. I keep moving them around so I can never find them. 3 months. How's our gathering looking? Still real slow. Where's our commander at? Is he... He's organizing the army, yeah. So, it's as fast as it's gonna go. Where's my court mage? Do we have one? Mage. Nope. Can't cast spells, can't even hire someone to cast a spell, even. That is what our magic situation is like right now. See, I'm currently negative 3% to winning the war with Sonarok. And they're negative 5% to winning that. See, basically what I'm saying is not beating your foe is not winning the war. And it looks like the... looks like Rothgar's having a little trouble with some guests in their territory. So I'm gonna have my guys gather up over here. Have me command it? Ooh, that sounds pretty risky, considering I have no idea how many men we're gonna be fighting. Let's get middle of the road. Like, let's hire about 300. Sky Pinnacle again? Sure. Let's get some Orc Marauders before we go there. There. Sky Pinnacle, you got a... Yeah, you got a Reckless Commander. Please, help us. Where's Sky Pinnacle from, anyway? Probably Sky Pinnacle. For too long, the Ruby Throne has remained vacant. For too long, nobody has came close to restoring the Empire. By now, Calovia and Nibene, the two halves of Cyrodiil, have estranged themselves so much that they are once again disconnected as they have been since before the Emperor Remen came and united them in the first place. Yes! Reachmen don't like the Empire. I mean, like, Reachmen don't like anybody, but, like, specifically the Empire. White Peace from Sonarok. I don't know about that. I've still got high hopes about our invasion once we deal with this. Anyway, Reachmen especially don't like the Empire because during the time of the Empire, like I said once, they are. Here comes all the guys. Let's get some more Ice Reach, Step. Reachman's Horseman. Do you have bonuses on Step? Drylands, plains, mountains. No, but you don't get a knot bonus in Step, but you do get a knot bonus in Ice. Bone Rock is unfortunately already hired. Oh, by our enemies. I don't know, what are you thinking? They have 4,000... 5,000, they have 5,000 and a little more. Already have Sky Pinnacle. They probably already have those guys. Knights of Azra's Crossing, Knights of Tumont. So who else are you at war with? North Point. Oh, excellent. So you're going to have to attack North Point and me.
Greetings, my benevolent liege. I present you this gift as a gesture of friendship.
You know, I've recently discovered another game I got on my break was Airships Conquered the Skies. What I really love in that game is when you send diplomatic gifts and stuff, they like make up like a quick blurb about what kinds of gifts you're sending. Like, if you have a given resource in your territory, it'll be like you send a specific gift, like a luxury good made of that. Or like if you're spooky cultists, it'll be like you send them ornate robes and human skulls. But anyway, 50 gold, pretty good. That brings us back above 1,000. Looks like North Point and them are about to get into a confrontation. That'll take down at least some of their guys. Andanok returns. Who? I don't know who that is and why they were gone. I will earn prestige and a hostage if I let them be for at least a while. But I don't know. Do you think I need to let them be? No, not remotely. What about you? Can I get White Peace out of you yet? How far? 24? Negative 24 is how far. Can I get around to Ravenspring before they get there? Man, I'm so thirsty. I did not get enough drink for this. I just got a tiny regular-sized cup. Instead of like a big jumbo cup like I usually get. Learning. So I wanted pedagogy, right? No, the path of learning, right. We need that immediately. Then if I get a second one, I'm going to want pedagogy. Because that, number one, makes you a better, just a better role model in general, and increases the likelihood that your ward will like you. I can create an accolade? Oh, I will look at that once we're done with this. How about now? Can we do White Peace yet? 21. gonna go take Greystone Quarry, I think. Or, unless they're gonna get all turned around in Cambrian, you think, perhaps? You think we could attack them before they get all gathered back up? Let's see, how long until they get there? I can't tell. I feel like there's a way for me to be able to... there we go. 15 days to Scarp. 23 days to Scarp. I don't know if we can make it to Scarp before their reinforcements got there. And if so, we would only get it like a week before, at most. Grand Tournament in Chanrel's realm. Now that I am a little more inclined to go to, but I'm at war right now. I'm a little stressed about this, because these guys are big. They're going back to Scarp. They're going back to Gold Birch. Cool. Alright. So, like, maybe we can go to Greystone. Cool. Come to think of it, I hired my mercenaries after they did. And they keep splitting their army up, scattering it throughout our domain. Do you think I can get to them before they get reinforcements? Let's see, because we are traveling across a grassy plain right now. I think maybe. Alright. Is there anything I can do to improve this situation? Got 6,000 men heading towards a 2,500 strong army. They have 3,000 men, in, well, a little less than 3,000 in reinforcements. We do outnumber them now, so if I can get this... I don't know if I'm going to be able to push it for a decisive victory, but I think I can at least carry this momentum to demand they give me something in recompense, at the very least. Like, you know, acknowledgement? No, -4. Alright, so we're going to have to take their reinforcements as well. Where are they? Up there? Cool. Man. Out here. Cool. Staring at the stars. We already got that one. My mother also looked at the stars, and the shamans were like, "Don't look at those. Stop. Namira doesn't like it." Alright, you're right. I should focus on earthly matters. Because I'm not arrogant like my mother, so that won't stress me out. I'll just be like, you know what? You're right. I shouldn't be looking at the stars. I got real world problems right now. Now will you? Now will you? Yes, there we go. Oh shoot, wait, hang on, wait please. Hang on, we'll accept +6, demand. Demand, that guy. Shucks, I already offered it without one. Dang it. I can't get a hostage after all, oh well. Oh well. Would've been nice. 5 months. I don't know, I think I would rather just split them up and have them walk over. Or have them walk over, then split them up. I don't know. How long would it take you to get there? 4 months? It would take them 4 months to walk over there on their own anyway, so I'm just gonna let them get over there at their own pace. Tell the soldiers you gotta report to Kulskegger, but you can relax once you get there, or you can relax on the way, or you can relax before you go. I don't care, as long as you get there, well, when it's time to rally again. have a little leave, then, now, don't care. What's that? Concubine? Do I like them? Madone. No. Not nearly up to my family's standards. I got to select my mates very carefully, you know. On the highest quality. It's definitely not because I'm still... My heart still aches. Cool. Oh, they're ready. I also gave them, I think I might have given them a little extra time. Alright, let's get to, Karthspire. Woo! Have they hired any more guys? Nope, they have not. Alright. Round 2! Let's go! Let's get another temple, baby. We're gonna get the Temple of Karthspire now. Or, I don't know, Hragan. Well, Hragan is the temple, and that is... But, like, I'm naming them after the mountains, right? Like, sure, like, the High Temple of Karth. The High Temple of Karth's Ridge, or the High Temple of the Karth Ridge. I think Karth's Ridge... I don't know. We'll see what I end up naming it. But the High Temple is governed out of the Temple of Hragan, right? It's just like the Grand Temple of Druidak Ridge. I don't know, I'm still not sure about that one, because, like, the mountains are the Druidoks, right? It's like, you know, a iconic mountain, like, you know, the Appalachians, or the Himalayas, or the Andes. I'm having a hard time thinking of many iconic mountain ranges that are just like the X. So I'm not sure how to translate that into a good, like, Mount Faroon, Sorrow's Peak, Namira's Peak, you know. Bridge leads to, where is the... Does going just straight there? Yes, that does lead to casualties. So where are they getting protected from? Dragon? No. The sinkhole? Is this where they would attack us from if we went through? Wonder if I can vassalize Bleakwind once we get here. If she wasn't so arrogant, maybe. I don't want to marry him to my daughter. Hey, do you wanna marry Kofuto? Does Kofuto? Yo, Kofuto, do you want a husband here? Cause like it would suit me politically if he was in my realm. No, they don't. Just because they are... Just because they swing the both ways, just because they swing the same way does not mean they're the same kind of gay. They're not into each other is what I'm trying to say. It's okay that I said that word. I'm also not, I'm also not straight. You have, wait, whoa, wait, you have something that legitimately belongs to, well, I don't care. Don't care. Like, honestly, as far as I'm concerned, if my grandmother took it from you, it belongs to me, so... Is Hroldan part of our goal? Yes. Alright. I was unsure whether I should go after Hroldan or Hragan. Hroldan, Hragan... I'm tempted to name them all Hrol stuff. How's our Holdens? Still can't upgrade them because we're waiting for this. How close are we? 6 years! Yo! It's gonna happen in our lifetime! My daughter is gonna get to see me be the first leader in our family to have a well-trained standing military. I mean, like, sure, we've got our clan's raiders, of course, our clan's berserkers and archers and such. But, like, for example, we only have 50 mages. We need more. Because look at how long this is taking. Demand artifact. You have something that should legitimately belong to me. Pedigan of Reachgate. My niece. What do you want, exactly? Pilgrim's Guide. +1 diplomacy. Do I need that 1 diplomacy? Yes. Nope. You cannot have it. Need it. I want Grandma's book! It's gonna be mine someday! I want it now! I want to read it! No! Sorry. Are we ready? Are we done? Hurry up. Small reach. No, they're still attacking. They just haven't even stopped attacking the Thorn Roots. They're committed to besieging. Like, the Thorn Roots are about to counter siege them. Like, they're about to win their counter siege. And they're still committed to attacking Reachwind. I'm about to take their capital. Thornroot has unoccupied their capital. What other territory do you have? What are you talking? Oh, Harrowed Hunts. But our supplies are running out. If we don't split up, we're gonna start. Well, not start. We already are starving to death. I'm losing 10 soldiers a month because of it. And it's telling us that we have 4 months left on the siege. Aw, the Futo. Alright, well, my goblin wants to be the diplomat once a turn. Hang on. Does my niece, you good at anything? You're decent at Spy Master. Kaus, are you good at anything else? No, not really. Are you better than... You're better than the shaman at that. Shaman is okay at... Stewardry. Shaman. Nephew and niece. There we go. Now that we have an opening, I can have both my nephew and my niece. And she stole the job he wanted, but I'm sure he will not resent the fact that he is now in charge of the military instead of being the spy master like he wanted to be. Calcinator treaties. Khajiiti alchemists, deeply attuned to the moons, believe that their phases unlocks the calcinator's potential. During full moons, they meticulously align it due south, guided along the radiant southron pole star, consulting the star charts for precision. As the moons wane, the calcinator shifts, rotating clockwise each night or counterclockwise if closer to the southron pole star. Southron. I feel like I never see that word outside of fantasy settings. During the new moon, it fully embraces the moonlight, promising a distillate purity improved by 1 part in 47, a subtle but cherished secret of the trade. I bet I can come up with a better alignment method. Khajiiti method is tested and true. 30% chance of... Yeah, Nathari's not that guy. He's reading this book not because he's like, I'm better than these cats, I don't need to use their science. He's reading their books because he's like, oh, so that's how they do it. So you're telling me that they align it by this method and they get a purity increase? Wow, I guess I'll use that. Imagine reading imagine like you're like getting educated for something. Like you're gonna practice medicine, right? You're gonna be a chemist, and you open up your textbook and it's like the teacher's having you read about like how they set up. Oh, I can't remember the single name. Like imagine like you're going into material sciences and they're talking about how they set up like a particle accelerator or something to create new materials, and you're like, oh, I can think of a better method than that. I'll do it myself. I guess that's a little extreme, because we're talking about something that, like, a person with money can do themselves, and, like, a person with... Well, I don't know, how small can a particle accelerator be? Maybe with, like, 3D printing? Nah. I mean, I guess chemistry really was the best bet, because, like, yeah, you can do, like, chemistry in your garage if you had the money. Oh, I'm gonna get put on a list or something because I said that. I mean, like, in kind of like a Nile Red sort of situation, not a nefarious bad doer situation. I'm gonna command this battle personally, just for the glory of it. A dangerous faction from who? Bandits. Okay, that's not a big deal. Ooh, forest ambushes. I wonder who those guys are from. Probably Woodworks, based on the art. Just my guess. Oh, we win. Burr, 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 burr. Oh, I can't demand a hostage from them either. Cool. Chieftain Drudam, Drum, Drum, Nom, Nom, Sornunak. Cool. Yo, the Temple of Kragan! Convert! I don't know. First of all, let's give him a gift. Oh, right! My gifts are so thoughtful that they, like, mend any situation. So, like, she went from straight up hating me for invading her legion, then I'm like, ah, but let me visit your lands. Oh, I see that you're having problems here. Would it help if I gave you a gift? Now, let me grant you that title. And do we have... No, we do not have the duchy, so... Saranok. Usurp Saranok. Give it to the Temple of Kragan. Froden. There we go. Cool. Excuse me. Right. I could have given that to a tribe. That's not what I meant to do. What's... There we go. Tribe of Froden. Cool. And I think I'm going to go ahead and modify that one off camera. Right, because like I've been waiting forever to play this and I've only got like 10 minutes left of this episode. So there we go. New territory, new temple. Now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 5 grand temples of the mountain. You know what, I think I'm gonna plan a tour. Now that we're at peace, slow it way down. You know, just so that stuff is still happening. Ooh, there's stuff down here too. University visit. That's neat. So let's see. A magnificent tour. Pay to visit the vassals and their lands. County control, popular affinity, stress, loss, prestige, vassal opinion, bonuses to taxes, Cool. Oh, and development growth. That is actually very big. Alright, that makes it definitely worth it to do this. Which reminds me, actually, I forgot that Nathari here actually has a special ability. There we go. He can convert his personal stress, his own well-being, into development. Yeah. Cool. I'm gonna do that before we start the tournament. I mean, not the tournament, the tour. Cool. So now let's start planning it now that he's a little stressed out. Intimidation tour. I can tour as a conqueror. Taking earns dread. Oh, I would have loved that as Nathari the First. Oh, I would have loved going on an intimidation tour as Nathari the First, the wheelchair-bound conqueror. Imagine the fear in the eyes of the people she conquered as, like, imagine the first time you saw her, she was standing on, like, a pile of your people's burning remains, going like, "Yes, now the Reach will rise again!" Right. Screaming things about... And then the next time she's rolled in, just looking super serious and still quite regal. But, like, bound to a chair that people... Maybe not even a wheelchair. People are carrying the chair around. It's being carried by like, a person from each conquered realm. And they're personally carrying it around to each of their homelands to show them their new high chief. Because the shaman said that she was Namira's chosen. And now he's Namira's chosen, but he's not going to have him carry him around on a chair. He's going to have, like, musicians come around and sing about, oh, and Nathari fought the goblins back and beat up all the orcs. And then with one last attack, she got her man to court. They're gonna sing about good stories. This is where Nathari the First goes from terrifying warlord dictator to amazing folktale of, like, a heroic warrior uniter who started war at 11 years old. Don't talk about the wars at 10 years old. Those before 11, it was like she was in her, like, her bad war phase. Anyway, Majesty Tour. Yay! Alright, so we're gonna go up to Faerun. That's gonna be where we start. Then down to Sorrow. Do you think the goblins deserve a visit? You know what, I'm gonna visit the goblins, yeah. No, they're not technically, part of the whole shaman parliament or whatever we've got going on here, but I'll go ahead and, give them a stop by. Alright. Visit Namira's Peak. Kerlelan. And, of course, the new dragon. And then on my way back, I will visit my niece and nephew. So let's see. Tour the grounds. Hosted dinner. Cultural festival. Yes, we're going to have festivals at... Well, let's see. Cultural festival, taking in local culture, increasing popular opinion. No, that's going to be at the Goblins. Yeah, Goblin. Right, hosted dinner. Increasing opinion with your vassal. Tour the grounds. Increasing control. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and tour the grounds at... Oh, hang on. It automatically selected what they all would benefit the most from. Wow, that's nifty. Sorry, and... Frolden? Ah, it's got Nords there. No, I'm going to actually go ahead and tour their grounds, because we don't want Nords. We're going to help them get control over the Nords, not help them get along with the Nords. And that's only 100 gold. Wow. How long do we have? Like, can I... you know what? Since it's my first video back... Oh, I'm really tempted just to go over time. Gosh. Alright, so how many hazards do we have along the way? Significant mountain hazards, it looks like. So we're gonna need a mountaineer. 13 went down to 6. What's the leftover hazards? Bandits. War zones. Looks like mostly bandits and war zones. So mercenaries, perhaps? Just regular old mercenaries? That's pretty expensive. It's expensive, but it looks like the best I can do. Ooh, and I'll be able to increase the luxuries and stuff. Modest entourage. 10 close courtiers will accompany you. Grand entourage. Every courtier will accompany you. Wow. Everyone. Small entourage. 5 close courtiers. 10 close courtiers. I'll go ahead and go with 10 close courtiers. We don't need, like, literally every goblin, skeleton, elf, and orc to come with us. But, like, if I have one that's, like, especially close to me, sure. Should I have a caravan master? This elf would be an excellent caravan master. But, like, also it doesn't really matter. I'll go ahead and manage the caravan myself. Cool. Alright. Oh man, but like the thing is I'm done, like I want to go overtime so that I can like do the tour, but like I'm not sure if it's gonna like take ages, like if we're going to run into tons of fun events or whatever. And like I will want to read them all, so I don't want to be in a hurry. Shucks. As tempted as I am to do this now, I guess I have to deal with the consequences of... Oh my god, look at that path! If a police officer saw this path, they would ask a lot of questions. Like... Sir, have you been... Sir, have you been... sniffing any moon sugar tonight? No, sir. I just wanted to visit my niece and nephew. Anyway, so, as much as I do want to do extra so that I can see this, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it for now. So I will catch you later. Bye-bye.